Hey everybody, Wanetah and Jason here, and today Jason is going to show us how to turn comments into cash on Instagram.
That's right.
Yes?
Yeah, it's something that has really helped us out a lot with automating parts of our business when we have something we want to post and we want to capture leads, but we don't want to have to manually respond to every single comment. Sometimes it can be overwhelming and people get lost in the shuffle there. So this is a way to make sure everyone gets taken care of and you capture more leads.
Awesome. Let's jump into it. All of this is possible with one particular software, and
That is Manychat. There are a couple other chatbots out there, but the only one I've ever used thoroughly is Manychat. There is a free version and a paid version. So you can start this totally for free and then work your way up to a paid version, which can run you 15, 20 bucks a month. And it's well worth it. It just gives you a little bit more automation and things, which I'll show you in a moment. But to get started, I want to kind of show you what we're creating and then we'll go backwards. So I'll share my screen and then when I do, then we'll start building the thing that I'm going to ultimately show you right now.
yes, while he's doing that, basically, we all know that on Instagram, there's a lot of traffic there, but you basically have to send out a call to action that literally says link in bio. You have to go and check the link in the bio and then you have to click on it. So taking you out completely of Instagram, which we all know Facebook does not like. So this is going to cut so many steps for your potential clients or customers and keep them on Instagram. It's just, this is so cool.
Yeah. And so this, are you able to see my screen right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So this is one of our big Instagram accounts that we are actively looking to sell right now. So by the time you watch this, maybe it'll be sold. But in the meantime, I'll show you the automation factor of this. And I've been creating a lot of these interesting kind of ugly ads. I saw somebody else do a different version of this in a different industry, and it got hundreds of engagement. So I said, let me try my own option of this. And it did really well as well. So you can see, I'll show you how I built this in just a second, this little ad. But the bottom line of this is what we're doing is creating a post and asking people to comment a word. And this is a trigger word, so this word help is what is setting off an automation. And all that means is when somebody comments help, then automatically through Manychat, which I'll show you how to set up in a moment, it will automatically respond to these people a variety of replies. It says, awesome, check your DM, awesome, thanks so much, or I just DM'd you. It's just automatically replying. But then in the background, it's also DMing these people privately on Instagram after they've left that comment. So we get this viral activity here, this engagement on the post, and privately we're DMing them whatever we're offering to promise. In this case, it's a webinar that we were running for a partner on a LinkedIn strategy that he teaches. And so we got hundreds of people registering for his event with this automation. So does that part make sense so far?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I'll show you how I built this ad really quickly, another tool that we'll probably cover in future videos. I did this in a software called Figma, which Wanetah uses a lot too, and I'm sure she'll teach some stuff on that in the future. But it's just a board that you can create all different kinds of designs, and we use the free version of this. And literally, I just get a Figma account for free. I use this pencil tool and I create my little words here, and then I just take a screenshot of it. So I do Command-Shift-4, take a screenshot, and then I use that as my ad. So
You are really missing your calling.
I know. This is beautiful
incredible
artwork here. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to go into business and tech. I should have been an artist. But
we lost another one. We lost another one.
so let's get into the actual building of the bot, and then I'll kind of show you all the way through here. So here I am in Manychat, and you can see that same thing we had on Instagram where I told people to comment the word help. So this is the back end of this. Let's see, let me refresh it to get my automation here. All right, so here we are, and you can see the actions here. I'll show you again how to build all this from scratch. I just want to kind of take you step by step backwards here. But
behind the scenes.
Exactly. Basically what happens here is when someone comments any of these words, and I don't know if the capitalization matters, it probably doesn't, but I do put sometimes spelling variation in this, so in case somebody says hell, for example, instead of help, that they're covered. Or if it's a word that can maybe be spelled a couple different ways, like, I don't, I don't even know. But if
Yeah,
it
it's
can be,
just
yeah, just make it
anything, just covering our bases for any misspellings. If people
right.
misspell it, it'll still go through. But just to mention this, I don't think that the caps matter because I think I've tested it before
Okay.
while you were
Yeah.
live.
Perfect. So that solves some of that. So you have basically a trigger word, like I said, and when someone comments this, then a series of actions happens. Number one, let me hit edit here, and it'll open up and I'll show you how the steps work. But when someone comments this, then they automatically get that response that I told you, like check your DMs or just sent it to you or whatever. And then they get sent this message via DM. So thanks for commenting. I'm going to show you a secret strategy to get 20 plus more listings this month with a massively overlooked social platform. Tap here. And then we can set a link up so that there's a little button that will pop up and they'll see that button and tap on it. I'll go into the DMs and show you that in a moment. So that of the behind the scenes. Now let me just build one of these from scratch and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so we just go over here to automation. You'll have to set up a free account, which I've already done. So once we're in here and we have a free account, it'll be just blank in here. You just go over to this automation tab. And again, you won't have anything here. You'll hit new automation. And you can do this for Facebook or Instagram or anything else. I'm doing Instagram for this particular one. So you just find Instagram on the drop downs. And then I like to do start from scratch. There are a lot of different templates here, but I haven't really messed with any of these. I like to just build these from scratch, which will help you anyway. So you can see it all the way from the beginning. So now, again, we talked about the trigger word. So the trigger word is whatever word we want to tell people to comment. So give me a word, an easy word, Wanetah.
Copy.
Copy. Perfect. Actually, I already have copy on one of mine, so I won't be able to see this all the way through.
So let's just do something new.
Yeah, some weird word like a color or something.
Yellow.
Okay, perfect. So we can do a couple different things once this trigger happens. We can send them a DM. We can send them just comment on their post. We can also do this based on where we're asking them to do that action. So is it that we're doing a post like I just showed you? Is it that we're going live on Instagram and we're asking them to comment on our live? So those are a couple different things that we can do. So let's just say user comments on your post or reel, which is what I just showed you on Instagram. So now somebody comments on our post or reel. And with the free version, you can do a specific post. So it's a post you've already done on Instagram. You just have to attach this to. If you do the pro version, which again is 10 or 15 bucks a month, you can do it on the next post or any post, meaning anytime you ever ask somebody to comment the word yellow in Wanetah's case, then this automation will happen. So that's the benefits of having the upgraded version. Does that part make sense, Wanetah?
Yeah, basically, just to give you all an example, I'm doing a post or a reel and I say, hey, everybody, I'd love for you to get more information about my course. All you have to do is comment the word yellow. Just comment the word yellow and I will send you information. I'll DM you some information. And so Jason comments yellow and he immediately, in the comments section is what you're saying, he'll immediately get an automated message saying, hey, thanks for commenting. I just sent you a DM, or check your DM, whatever I want it to say, which he'll show us. And then in their DM is an automated message that says, hey, click here for information on my course. And I did nothing except for make a post.
Exactly.
So,
and with this free version, you can basically, I would create that post I just showed you with the ugly text. I would post that on Instagram. Then I'd have to come over to Manychat and attach this to that because I have to specify what post I'm attaching it to. If I set up any post, then I could just set this thing up one time on the pro version, and then I could make 50 posts in the future. And as long as I told people to comment the word yellow, this trigger would fire off. So hopefully that's clear. So let's just do a specific post or reel. Then I'm going to pick a post. So let's say it's this one, just for an example.
I was going to say pick the yellow one.
Oh, yeah. I could probably do that.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, let me just do that. That makes more sense. There you go. All right. And comments contains any words. It could be any words, which means anytime anybody comments anything, or if you want them to do a specific word, which typically makes more sense, then you can do it here. So I'm going to do the word yellow. I'm going to do yellow, yellow. I think that's good. Okay.
I don't know. If you're going to do yellow, maybe do yellow double.
Which one? Yellow, like that?
Yep.
Okay.
We just learned last night that supposedly only 29% of 8th graders read at a what level, Jason?
Eighth graders just have proficient reading. Proficient in reading. Yeah, it didn't
Proficiency.
say age level. Yeah.
Whatever that means as far as proficiency.
Right.
But it doesn't matter if they can't read that anyways.
That's true.
So.
All right. So here is that part I was telling you about that says auto response in the feed. So I can set up a variety of responses. So I don't want the same thing going out every single time somebody comments. I like to mix it up here. So
Oh, nice.
thank you. I just sent a DM. Awesome. Check DMs. And you could set up 50 of these if you want to, and it'll kind of spread them out over each comment.
So it personalizes it like Jason is the one manually replying or responding to their comments.
Yeah. Cool. So that's just 4. Again, you can do as many as you want, and we'll hit save. Okay. Now the first part of our automation is working, where somebody comments yellow, they're going to get this message. But we need them to get a private message from us so they can be sent a clickable link. So here, what we can do is set up an automation either through Facebook Messenger or Instagram. I'm just going to use the Instagram one for this example. And we're going to add our text, which is basically continuing that conversation. So they saw the post. Now we want to continue that conversation. Thanks for commenting on our post. A link to the yellow training. Awesome. And then we want to click a button here, which is going to be the website for our training. So that is retv.co/yellow, for example. All right. We click done. I need to fix that button title. And you can make this tap here. I like using the word tap here versus click because there's not actually clicking. So I find that sometimes gets more action.
They're not clicking?
Well, they're not with their mouse clicking. They're tapping on their phone because this is an Instagram DM.
Oh, because they're on their phone. Makes sense.
Yeah. So I like to make it very clear where they should click because we can't change the color of this. So I like to make it very clear what they need to do next.
Okay.
And then literally all I have to do now is just hit set live, and now it's live. And we'll actually go and test this, I believe. Okay, so that is on the Real Estate Strategy Lab. I'm going to stop sharing for a second, Wanetah, and
Okay.
then I'm going to open up Instagram on my side. I'm going to make sure I have it on the right screen. Then we'll actually do a test of commenting the word yellow on that thing and see what happens.
Sounds good.
Cool. Okay, cool. All right, so I logged into one of our other Instagram accounts, and we're in our desktop version of Instagram here. So you're going to see a little difference here, but remember, we're going to this actual post. Let me just double check and make sure everything is turned on. Okay, that's on. It's set to live. So this should work. So we're going to go here. And what's our trigger word, Wanetah?
Yellow.
Awesome.
It was all yellow.
Yellow.
Oh, you should have spelled it.
I can do it again.
I'm kidding. It does not matter. How to profit IG yellow. All right.
So in a moment, we should get...
And if you're watching right now, go to How to Profit IG and follow us. Thank you.
So you can see I just refreshed it. I commented the word yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the reply. Awesome. Check DMs. So
nice.
So
that
far,
was quick.
so good. So far, so good. Now we'll check the DMs here. Not now. Let's go here. You can see Real Estate Strategy Lab sent me a message.
Thanks for commenting on our post. Here is a link to the yellow training.
If I tap this, it will go to a website. Obviously, I don't have a
website set up.
Website set up for yellow, but that's what would happen. They tap this little thing.
That is awesome. So this is such a game changer because you work so hard to gain your following, and then you have such a huge following and you are struggling to convert those followers into customers or clients, and that's typically because there's a lot more steps for them to take in order to give you money, and to sign up for your services or your products. So this is just like, it makes it so easy. I use this for a free training. This could be top of funnel for you, where I had everybody come to a free training I was doing called Sunday Services for actors, and just comment Sunday. And just like that, they're able to just click on it. They comment Sunday, they see the response very quickly. They go to their DMs, they see that, they click the link, and then they sign up. And it's that fast. It's a no-brainer. And then, of course, you can set up several other triggers using HighLevel or whatever software you use to do so, but just to take care of that journey from reminding them that the Sunday service is coming up in 2 days, however you want to do it. But this is just a way for you to automate your customer journey in such a clear way.
Yeah. And you can use this again for Facebook comments. So if you have a Facebook page, you can do this through that, and it'll go to their messenger on Facebook. But really, what has been extremely helpful on the back end of this, just like a little secret tip that I don't really share that often, is great, and it works really well. But I do recommend going up, either yourself or an assistant, going up on the back side of this and responding manually on top of this when you have time. Just go through all the people that have commented and reply to those people saying, just wanted to make sure you got it, or something like that, or did that link work for you, or are you going to make it to the event, or something like that. Because I get a lot of people that I get from that second sweep of action. So we get the first action that happens automatically. We get a majority of those people then, but then we have a cleanup funnel basically on the back end to get the rest of the people moving through this funnel.
So are you saying that you're just ensuring that they click on that link?
Right.
If they don't go and click on the link, then they're not going to sign up.
Exactly.
Okay. And is there a way to automate that using Manychat?
There's probably ways to do additional follow-up. There are some rules as far as like how often you can set automations based on the first action. I think it's a 24-hour window. So you can only do automations within that 24-hour period. That's
Okay.
why I just personally, like, if I'm sitting down having my morning coffee or something, I'll just look through my messages from the day before, and I'll see all the times that my automation through Manychat went out, and then I'll just respond to all those people and say, hey, just wanted to make sure you got this. Hey, did that work for you? Hey there, just wanted to make sure the link worked, whatever, just a variation of those things, and go through and get a bunch of those people. And some of them, you'll see, it's so crazy, but they'll comment and instantly they won't check their DMs. So it's like
Right.
you just wasted that opportunity for somebody who was really interested.
But you're saying that there isn't a way that Manychat will do a secondary trigger?
There is some ways to do like a follow-up. I just don't typically do that. I haven't spent the time to learn how to do that part of
Okay.
it, because I just like to manually do that cleanup myself.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. But overall, that has been one of the best ways that we've taken large audiences on Instagram and converted them into email subscribers, converted them to join webinars, to buy products, really anything in between, either through a post, or another strategy we do is go live. So I'll literally just go live and I'll say, hey guys, we're doing a webinar tomorrow. Comment the word join and I'll send you the link. And you'll see hundreds of comments. And those people are getting DMs behind the scenes while I'm still going live there promoting the event.
And another beautiful thing about this is I can't tell you how many times a month or so later someone has commented Sunday and the event has been done, but they comment Sunday and you can have them, it could be a catch page for you to where they're entering their emails, they're giving you their phone number, they want to stay in contact with you, and now you have another prospective client. But my point is that it keeps working for you. So once you have that trigger set, you're real, you know this, it may have a few hundred views on it when it first comes out, but that reel continues to be seen by a lot of different people. When someone sees you 2-3 months later, they still have a way of contacting you and you
Right.
them. So
Yeah, and that makes a really good point that I hadn't brought up before, is never put a permanent or a temporary link where you want permanent activity. And what I mean by that is if you're promoting a Zoom call that's coming up this Sunday, make sure that you're using a redirection link to go there. So you saw how I did retv.co/yellow. I can make that link forward to my Zoom call. But after the event, I can then make that same link go to a landing page that says, sorry, you missed the event, sign up for the next one here. So now I can, if I have old traffic coming to that page, they're not being wasted. I'm capturing them somehow. Does that make sense?
It does, but can you clarify even more? Are you saying that if it is let's do a specific example. We have a webinar that we want everyone to comment yellow, and the webinar is happening Sunday. Mm-hmm. Okay, so everybody does that. They go to the webinar on Sunday. Some of them don't, but the reel is still out there in Instagram land, and someone sees it 2 months later, and they comment the word yellow. The webinar is done. Mm-hmm. So when they go there and nothing has been done, they're going to see, oh, this is expired and you've lost a lead. So instead, you're suggesting that after that webinar is done, you take that same link and you just redirect them to go to your main website or email list or something that where they go to, we can catch their email and their phone number and stay in touch with them. Mm-hmm. So what would you suggest doing as that link, as that redirect?
Yeah, great question. So I'll share my screen again and show you some options here. Okay, so this is one you probably have clicked on this before. It's called Bitly. It's bitly.com. And you can put any link in here, zoom.us. And let's do Zoom call 123. I probably have to sign up to do it, but when you do this, then this link will go to zoom.us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it would be bit.ly/zoom-call123. Then in the future, after that event is over, I can go back into my Bitly account and change this to howtoprofit.com.
Nice.
And so people are still clicking on this link because that's what I set up in my automation. But now instead of going to the Zoom call, they're going to a new page that I'm specifying.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah, got it.
And I always recommend doing that no matter what, even if the event is going to end permanently or the offer is closing or whatever, at least redirect them to a page that spells that out and gives them an opportunity to join your email list for some other purpose.
Nice. And obviously you want to go after the event, you want to go in and put something permanent that is always there, that it's okay if they missed out on the webinar, but now go to our website and check us out.
Yeah, or it could be the next call, like maybe you're doing a Zoom call every week on a different topic. This week it's about this, but that event is over. You know, it could be you could change this every week as part of your process, but it just needs to be going to a live page is my point.
Okay. And that's what, just to be clear, for those non-techies out there like me, back half, that Zoom-call123, that is also reusable?
Yeah, so this will be your permanent redirect link for this purpose. You can have 100 of these Bitly links up, but yes, this link will always work, and it'll always point to whatever you tell it to right here. So if I change this link every single day.
That's the thing that you just changed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's great.
Yeah. Cool. You can also do this if you have a WordPress site. I typically use this thing called Pretty Links. And so I'll do like our calendar is /calendar, sponsor or whatever. And if I edit this, same thing, but I get what's called a pretty link off of my website. So we would have howtoprofit.com/sponsor or /webinar. And then that would be my clean, nice looking link that I always give out. But behind the scenes, I'm changing this link of where it's actually going to.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. So as far as Manychat goes, what are the disadvantages? What are the things that you feel like, oh man, they could really improve this? Or is it just, this is awesome, 15, 20 bucks a month? I already know that answer. It is awesome. 15, 20 bucks a month. You can make so much more money off of your audience so easily. It's so functional. And it's really impressive too. Like if I'm on there and I'm like, all you have to do is comment the word Sunday, and someone comments the word Sunday and then they get all this stuff from me, that really boosts my professionalism. But getting off track, what would you say that there's anything that you feel like I really wish it could improve in this way? Or
the only couple things I would say with it is be mindful of if you're on a limited budget or you're promoting something that's free, is as you get more subscribers on your account, your bill goes up. So we've gotten hit one time a $75 bill, and I wasn't expecting it just because I hadn't cleaned out a lot of the old leads and people that weren't active or whatever. That has happened in the past. Now we make more than the money, even the 75, but I could have easily fixed that if I had just been paying more attention to it. Number two, what I showed you today is increment number 1 of 100 of what you can actually do with this that I don't even know. There are so many automations and cool little things, like you even mentioned, can I send a second or third follow-up message? And I don't even really know how to do that. I'm assuming you can, but I know there are like professional bot builders that this is what they do all day long, is 50 different automations off of this stuff. But even if you just use the free version and the basics of what I showed you today, you can really start seeing some faster results from posting things and asking somebody to comment a word and deliver whatever you're trying to give them.
this is awesome. The other way, and I don't think we've ever used it in this way, but could we potentially use this to redirect social media traffic to another account? Like, for instance, if I know that we can create a specific link that for my YouTube channel, and people, if they click on that link to go to my YouTube channel to watch my video, they will be prompted to subscribe to the channel before they watch the video. So could I potentially just talk about, hey guys, I'm really focused on my YouTube channel now. All you have to do is comment the word YouTube. And then they comment the word YouTube, and that actually triggers a link to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another great way to, because, well, the reason I'm asking this is because oftentimes I feel like with Facebook and Instagram, if I talk about YouTube, they don't want me to talk about YouTube. They don't want me to talk about TikTok. They don't want me to talk about any other platform than Facebook and Instagram, and they want me to stay there. If you ever notice that you post a link to your YouTube video and it's a YouTube link that is going to direct someone away and out of Facebook, it's not going to get seen as much as if I just took that same video and I uploaded it natively to Facebook, then I have a far better chance to get more reach. So the reason I'm asking is that's like using Manychat could be like a backdoor to say, hey, watch this reel that I made on Instagram. Now comment this word or whatever, and now you'll be sent to YouTube.
Yeah, I have a couple different opinions on that. You can definitely try that. I do think that sometimes it's hard to pull one audience from one platform to another platform directly. Mm-hmm. So I recommend doing a bridge page in between, which is basically giving something related to that audience, for example, on Facebook. And I said, here's a free Facebook course that I have that you can download right now. And I send them to that thing. Then on the next page, after they've given me their email, then I might say, let's continue talking over on YouTube. Here's my YouTube channel. Here's the button. And they go then to YouTube. So I've captured their information, and now I'm asking them to go to YouTube.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Incentivizing.
Yeah, and capturing information so that I can continue asking them over the course of the next year, however long they're willing to keep getting messages from me. I can keep reminding them about YouTube versus just one platform to another platform that I don't have lead capture on. Make sense?
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense to me. I'm just commenting on the fact that you need to give people value. You need to give them something in order for them to want to give you their contact, their email or their. So if I say, hey, comment below to go to my YouTube channel, well, it's like, how is that valuing them? You're giving them value versus here's a free gift, comment the word YouTube, And then that goes to the free gift where they sign up and we can stay connected through their contact. And then it's, hey, then check me out on YouTube.
But we all do it. I'm totally guilty of, here's my YouTube link, go check it out. And then I don't get any results. And I'm like, what happened? So we get in the, I got to get this out and post it everywhere. And then we wonder why we're not seeing results. But you nailed it on the head. We have to give some value and reason for somebody to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. This is great. I think this is going to help a lot of people. Manychat, great results, not hard to set up, turning comments into cash or into whatever next step you're leading them into.
Yep. Awesome. So thanks so much for watching these. We like to do more of these quick tip type things, and we'll do some more longer form stuff too. But I love teaching this kind of stuff and want to do more of it. So I appreciate you watching. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And we'll see you again soon.
And if you've made it this far, please comment below and comment the word yellow.
There you go.